Welcome to that scene. Movie fight scenes can make or break an action film, and can be harder and more dangerous to choreograph than an elaborate dance. So much work goes into making the perfect movie fight, but if it's done well, you'll never even notice. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. After setting off a chain reaction that is ultimately destroying Starkiller Base, Finn and Rey are fleeing back to the Falcon when they were confronted by Kylo Ren. A desperate struggle in the forest kicks off, and Finn, who isn't even Force sensitive, has a go with a lightsaber. Rey finally unlocks her Force potential and repels one of Ren's final attacks, leaving him staggered, but before she can finish him off, a chasm appears between the pair, saving the moody Sith to fight another day. Avengers: Infinity War. When it comes to Marvel's big heroes, there are none more iconic than the Incredible Hulk himself. Hulk is the strongest Avenger, so the fact that Thanos is even stronger than him is certainly a bit of a concern for Earth's mightiest heroes. When the Hulk attacks Thanos with punches and corners him to a wall, it only takes Thanos few seconds to bring down the Hulk with few punches and an overhead body slam. Superman 3. After being exposed to red kryptonite, Superman develops hateful symptoms of lust, anger and self-loathing, until eventually he splits into two personas, a dark Superman and a moral, just Clark Kent, and they fight. It's like the filmmakers decided to play out a fanboy question that no one was asking. Escaping the junk compactor, Clark emerges with a new fighting spirit and chokes Superman until he vanishes, allowing Clark to reveal the shiny S under his shirt, and good has prevailed. Enter the Dragon. Bruce Lee faces his last great opponent, Han, in a showdown finale featuring trick mirrors and deadly traps. Because, when Bruce was at the top of his game, the best way his opponent could hope to defeat him was through cunning. After much skulking around mirrored corridors, Lee finally catches Han out and delivers a final blow, high-kicking him into his own spear. Gladiator. Having already gained the audience's approval, Maximus is pitted against Tigress of Gaul in the arena, all while surrounded by chained tigers, held back by handlers who have been given specific instructions by evil Commodus to target our Max. The real killer move is, of course, Maximus defying the Emperor to spare Tigress' life and earning respect from the crowd and his fellow fighters. $1 Million Baby. Maggie finally gets the big fight she always wanted, a $1 million match against WBA Women's Welterweight Champion, Billy, the Blue Bear, and renowned dirty fighter. In the single moment that changes this sporting underdog tale into a harrowing tragedy, the Blue Bear sucker punches Maggie after the round ends, and she lands on her corner stool, breaking her neck and leaving her paralyzed. Rocky. The sporting underdog story, the little-known Italian Stallion's climactic bout with arrogant heavyweight champion, Apollo Creed. Rocky's sheer stamina, having already taken a severe beating, Creed knocks him to the floor and throws his hands up in celebration. But his incredulous look is priceless, as Rocky struggles back up to his feet.
9.
Kill Bill, Volume 1. What else? After killing the chain hammer twirling Gogo Ubri, the bride is then confronted by a roar of motorbikes as the crazy 88 gang pour into the room to fight her. Cue lots of limb chopping. Having finished off the entire gang, single-handedly, only one crazy 88 member is left standing. The bride sends him away, with a spanking. Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Having waited 3 years to see a headstrong Luke square off against Darth Vader and avenge Obi-Wan's death, original Star Wars audiences got a lot more than they bargained for.
No fear. Now, release your anger.
With ominous lighting and powerful lightsaber wielding, this was a showdown that marked Empire Strikes Back as a distinctly darker and deeper installment of the saga. Take your pick between the moment when Vader finally gets the better of the younger, inexperienced Jedi, liberating his hand from his wrist, or following it up with a revelation. Commando. Bennett makes the mistake of waving a knife at Arnold Schwarzenegger, who reacts in customary fashion, before delivering one of his greatest ever payoff lines.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
Way of the Dragon. Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris put each other through their paces in this legendary battle from Way of the Dragon. Watch out for Chuck's shoulder hair, it's swirling prominent. A series of kicks that puts Norris on his backside. For a minute there, he almost looks worried. Superman vs. the Elite. Superman stands in the middle of Metropolis, telling the Elite that he is ready to fight. Manchester gives the order to combine powers to destroy Metropolis when Superman appears. After Superman knocks Coldcast into orbit, he confronts Manchester.
Orbit. He went into orbit at Mach 7.
Manchester attacks Superman with everything he has, but fails to harm the Man of Steel. Through heat vision, Superman lobotomizes Manchester, stripping him of his powers. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe to that scene for more new videos. Take care.
Puny human.